Hello, hello. It's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am here at Hungryland with Mikey and Jamie. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just back from SoBe Wine and Food Festival.
How was it? Are you still drunk?
That was a blast. No, I really didn't drink a lot, believe it or not. I did have I had this one spectacular spiked milkshake at, it was from Chicken Guy, which is Guy Fieri's chicken restaurant. And they were part of Planet Hollywood, I think. I hope I'm not talking out of turn, but they were giving out chicken sandwiches and these cereal milkshakes that they were spiking with vodka.
Oh my goodness.
They were so good. It's a good thing they were little, but they were amazing. It was really a party. It was so much fun. I think anyone who's anywhere near Florida next year should go, and hopefully I'll be included in that as well. But I loved it.
We should do a live podcast from
I was
there.
thinking that when I was watching some of the videos that you posted. I'm like, we should do a podcast.
Bring
It looks
us
awesome.
with.
But it's on the
You
beach,
guys
right?
just want to go. It is on the beach.
So we'd have to figure out. I'll figure out the electronics.
Live
like
from the
batteries.
hotel.
We have to do battery powered stuff, I guess.
We'll do it. Anyway, today's episode is yet another Walmart haul, which is we like to call a Hallmart.
Not Hallmark. Hallmart.
Right.
It's a
right,
Hallmart
exactly.
moment.
It's a Hallmart moment. Our last Walmart haul, which was our first Walmart haul, did very, very well. We've had a ton
Yeah.
of listens. So seems like you guys are very interested in products from Walmart. So today we're tasting, 10,000 products
Roughly.
that Jamie and Mikey picked up over the weekend while I was in sunny Florida.
Yeah.
You were scouring the aisles of Walmart for our Hallmart.
You were.
Very exciting, and we're going to jump into that. But before then,
Breaking news.
Okay, this is breaking right now, but it won't be available until September, unfortunately. Act 2, which is the popcorn company, they're releasing Llama Party cotton candy popcorn. So get this, the popcorn turns blue when you pop it. It starts, I guess, regular kernel color, and then it becomes blue. So check out, I printed the packaging so you can see it there, Lisa, and I'll post the packaging on the Foodcast page so everyone else can see. It's cool, right? Look how, it looks like a fun party.
It's a llama with a horn, unless that's a party hat, because it looks like a unicorn llama. I have a lot of things to say about this. First of all, what makes it a llama party? Am I missing something? Is there what makes it llama-ish?
I guess they're just trying to maybe bring the llama back to popularity.
Like the unicorn is
Yeah.
rainbow?
Well, the hashtag is L'amazing.
Ah,
So
If
someone
it's
saw
yumazing.
amazing, and how can we get an animal around amazing? Llama,
L'amazing. You could do any animal around it.
I guess.
Cat amazing.
Cow-azing.
Cow amazing.
Well, but llama literally has AMA, the first three letters.
That's true. You're right.
So-
You're right. I wonder if you can get it on Lamazon.
Zing.
That's great.
Wait, but when I was a child, there was popcorn. My mom, it was really funny. This is one of these childhood memories of my mom really disappointing me by buying things we couldn't really use. So we used to make Jiffy Pop, which was
Yeah.
it came the thing, you shake it on the stove
So
and it
much
would
fun.
pop. That was really fun. But then she would buy these popcorn kernels, and she had specifically ones in rainbow colors that were supposed to pop into rainbow popcorn, but we didn't have a popcorn maker. So she would try to make it on the stove, or we didn't have, I don't know. It never worked. So I can't wait to see this blue popcorn.
Yeah.
Send
If it
some
works.
to your mom.
Yeah.
I will. I'm going to ask her tonight when I see her if she remembers that.
Yeah, totally. All right, I got one more story. I know this is the Walmart episode, but Trader Joe's is selling pink lemons. No, not pink lemonade. They already have pink lemonade. It's really good, by the way. Pink lemons. So apparently they taste sweeter and are less tart than regular lemons. And when you cut them open, they look exactly like a pink grapefruit, but they don't taste like grapefruit.
That sounds amazing.
yeah.
Is this something that Trader Joe's is genetically modifying and making, and that's the only place to get them?
No, I did read that they've been around. Other farms make them. I don't know if it's genetically modified or how they do it. I'd have to do more research, but they are selling them at Trader Joe's.
I want
and-
to try them.
It would look
Yeah.
so pretty for parties to have party drinks with little pink lemon wedges on the drinks.
So hungry, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the person who posted the Instagram photo of the barrel that has them, it says, great for cocktails and drinks and margaritas.
Beautiful.
So that makes sense.
So we will post a picture of this llama party situation, Act 2 popcorn, and the pink lemons on our Foodcast page, hungry-girl.com/foodcast. Also, you should subscribe to our podcast or tell your friends to subscribe. And also, you should subscribe to our daily emails, right?
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump right in. It's a Walmart haul, which means we have lots of products that are ready to be chewed and sipped and swallowed. Starting
All
with
of the above.
all of the above, not necessarily in that order, but maybe,
Definitely in that order.
maybe in that order. First up, we have Tiller and Hatch pressure cooker meals chicken tortilla stew. So basically, these are frozen bags of food items that you throw in a pressure cooker, or these days we know it as an Instant Pot. And so it's all ready made. So you just throw the contents of the bag into the pressure cooker, and it cooks up pretty quickly.
Pretty
How quickly?
much. So this one says, and it gives you stovetop directions too, which is nice. First, you
that's
add
good.
you add water to the pressure cooker. Then you add the sauce. Then you add the rest. 5 minutes, and then when the timer goes off, wait 4 minutes. So this is basically a 9-minute meal.
Wow.
Right, but then but you do have to heat up. You have
Yeah.
to pressurize your pressure cooker. So I wonder if it's really quicker than using stovetop. But well, I don't know. But I'm interested to try it because 1 cup has 190 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 4 smart points.
All I know is you got to open that faster because I'm starving. I didn't have lunch.
Mike has not eaten lunch. He's about to chew on Jamie's hand. But no, we're going to try this. It looks very soupy, but this is a chicken stew that was made in a pressure cooker or in a. Can you pass a utensil, please?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You ever wonder what the origins of the word of like stew, like as far as I guess if you're stewing it, that's why.
Stew, maybe.
I thought
Oh,
maybe
a
there was
man-
someone named Stu.
A man named Stu
Yeah.
invented it.
That's what I originally thought, but yeah, it makes sense. You're stewing it.
Wow, that's really good. All right, that chicken. This tastes like homemade mom's chicken stew. And there's corn in it. It's very mild, but it's flavorful. This is like really great.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
Totally.
I love that it's not too salty.
Yeah, what's the sodium like on it?
$6.60 for a cup, so it's not low, but
Oh, it's like I would put that over cauliflower rice.
It's almost
I love it.
almost like chicken tortilla soup, but with corn and beans.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
delicious.
It's really delicious. It's unexpectedly tasty. I
We're
love
off
it.
to a good start.
Okay, next up, the product is called Mighty Spark, all natural premium cuts of chicken, bruschetta with tomato, basil, and garlic, seasoned ground chicken. So this is basically, where's the packaging of that? Is it a
It's like it looks
It's
like
raw,
when you
so-
get raw.
So
ground
it's
beef.
like, yeah, you buy it in like the butcher section, like where you would buy like Jenny O.
Exactly.
So it's ground chicken.
Oh, it smells so good. Smell it.
Ooh, that's already been flavored. We could just throw it in my ramekin.
So this is probably good with like a marinara sauce or something, huh?
I took a big hunk of that. Yeah, probably. But it already has like, what's in it seasoned bruschetta wise? It's tomato, basil, garlic. That's really,
I like that.
I love that.
you know what I like about it? It's a little different. Like sometimes we do the shortcut thing where we add Italian seasoning. This doesn't hit you over the head in the same way. Like you really taste the basil.
I think
This is so good.
you could probably, instead of like making ground meat out of it, you could do like a meatball or something or a turkey ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or
Good
like a
thinking.
really fun burger.
I love that. Like sometimes they'll name it something like bruschetta, and then you taste it, and you're like, they should have just called it tomato garlic. You know, I feel like that really delivers on the bruschetta flavor.
Absolutely, it does. And 4 ounces, 160 calories, 8 grams of fat, 4 smart points.
2 for 2.
That is excellent. All right, next up we have Hunt's Chili Kit. Just add meat, ready in 20 minutes. So it's brought to you by Hunt's, the people who make fake ketchup, you know, the people who make the other ketchup. And it's a chili kit. So this is a little bit, it's a smart thing. It's ready in 20 minutes. It's everything you need except for the ground meat of choice. We decided to make it with extra lean ground beef. And as it is without the beef or any of the meat, 3/4 of a cup is 100 calories, no fat, and 3 smart points as packaged. So it has like the little tomato, the sauce, and the beans. So we're going to try it already
And
assembled.
the seasoning, I think.
Yeah, everything.
I like it.
Kind of tastes like ketchup.
I was going to say it tastes like they're less good ketchup. I wish Heinz made this product.
What did Hunt's do before did they just automatically become like Heinz's competition, or did they have something else besides the ketchup?
Well, I feel like they're the tomato people.
Yeah, I think they do a lot of tomato. This is
Gotcha.
not it's good, but it's not great. It's a little like sour, acidic tasting. I think it might be good for kids.
A for effort.
E for effort.
That's right, E for effort. Thank you. I'm going viral with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Next one I'm kind of excited about because I saw this as I went up to the kitchen in the back. They were prepping it. Sea Cuisine Smart Indulgences Tortilla Crusted Wild Alaska Pollock. I would say Alaskan, but it's called Alaska Pollock, I guess. And the thing is, I think Sea Cuisine listened to us or took our idea and ran with it. But basically, we have made a tortilla encrusted chicken. This is a tortilla encrusted pollock, which I didn't realize anyone ever called anything pollock. I thought pollock was just like fake crab.
The other white meat. The other white fish.
The other
Wait,
white
but
fish.
do you remember before you taste it the story with Sea Cuisine? They're the ones that made the salmon that we didn't like.
Didn't they make one thing we liked and one thing we hated?
No, I think this is like their redemption.
I love it. You know what I like about it? It's like so crispy and crunchy. So it's each fillet has 240 calories, 6 grams of fat, 7 smart points. That's really tasty.
That's like the best fish stick on the planet.
It is.
It does taste like a fish stick.
Did
Do
we
we
air
have a box?
Did we air fry it or bake it? How did we do it?
I bet we air fried it. Tortilla crusted wild Alaska pollock with smart ingredients.
Oh yeah, do you see all the different things that goes in the crust?
Yeah, wait, name them.
So they are yellow corn, black bean, jalapeno, chili, tomato, lime, cumin, cilantro, paprika. They did not dial it in.
I want more of that.
That's great.
Yeah, that was really good.
When
I
the
like it.
wheels aren't turning, when the cameras, there are no cameras, but
No.
when the audio isn't rolling, I'll be eating more of that.
If we had cameras rolling, do you think we would do our little dance in the beginning of the episode with the music?
We each have our own dance.
Yeah, Lisa kind of has like a '90s like Humpty Hump kind of thing. Remember
Okay,
that?
I don't
that
have
thing?
it. I don't know what you're
No,
talking
you-
about.
Oh, you
Maybe-
definitely-
No, yeah, you did
maybe
this.
I have a twitch.
You
yeah,
bop. You bop.
You did that. Jamie does her Jamie shuffle, and I just bop my head.
Yeah, you bop your head.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We should have cameras rolling to prove that. Okay, moving on. This is an exciting product for me. But we have a knife. I want to cut these. This is fun because I grew up as a White Castle fan. I'm a New Yorker. My dad and I, like, if we were sometimes alone on Father's Day, I don't know why we would be, but a couple of years I remember we went to White Castle on Father's Day when I was like 7. I don't know where my mom and my siblings were, but we were there. Now they're making vegan White Castle black bean sliders. I don't think the
So-
stats are incredible, but
Little side note here about me, because I'm from the West Coast. I've never been to a
didn't wanna
White
touch
Castle. The only White Castle that I know of is the frozen White Castle.
really?
I mean, even frozen White Castle is pretty good.
It tastes exactly like the regular White Castle. So this is, before we jump in, 2 of these, 290 calories, 9 grams of fat, 8 smart points. That's not like super low, but it's all bread. So these are black bean vegan sliders.
You need some ketchup.
Oh my God, do we?
And some steamed onions.
Yeah. And some holes in the burgers. Their burgers have holes. Honestly, for the stats, I'd eat the real thing. But if you're vegan and you want that feeling of eating White Castle, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not the best black bean vegan patty I've ever had.
No, add a little ketchup. It'll be great.
Anything's good if you add a little
I
ketchup.
mean, I'll take the other one by right there.
You want the whole thing or just
Yeah,
the
why not?
Mike,
Michael?
you animal.
I didn't have lunch.
Okay, moving away from White Castle. Up next, farm to fork caramelized onion and roasted garlic sauce. So this is just a sauce.
Oh, I'll dip the White Castle in there.
Oh, good idea.
Oh.
Good idea. This is it here, farm to fork. Oh, so this is a marinara sauce, and it's it's in a jar like your regular marinara sauce. A half a cup has 60 calories. I think that's what really excited you guys when you saw it.
Because it sounds so decadent with the caramelized onion, and then the stats were just like your average low-fat, low-calorie marinara.
Yeah, and I'm sniffing it now, which is probably rude, but 60 calories, 2 grams of fat. I don't really smell the caramelized onion, but I'm willing to give it a try. I think, what are we just going to take a
We'll
spoon
each
and
just
pass
take a
it on?
spoonful, yeah.
Okay, I'm about to try it. I'm a marinara sauce snob. It's good. It is good. I taste the onions.
It's great.
Yeah, it's good. I have my favorite sauces, and I don't think that this is going to make my list of top favorite sauces, but it's very good, and I taste the onion. So I like it.
I feel like it's a great marinara sauce. They might have oversold themselves with the name. Maybe my expectations were too high.
Yeah, maybe, but it does taste fresh, and it's good. And for the stats, I support it. I think it's a good pick. Okay, are we ready for the next one? You still hungry, Mike? Farmhouse Culture Crunch Kraut, garlic dill pickle flavor. So this is a kraut that comes in a jar in the refrigerated section. Yes,
Actually, a
or a
bag.
bag.
A bag, yeah.
A bag of kraut.
So there was this brand. I forgot the name of it. You just said it. Farmhouse Culture. And then there was another brand called Cleveland, right next to each other. Basically, the bags look different, but the kraut looks the same. Cleveland was about 50 cents more, I think.
I like the way it tastes. The kraut is not that crunchy. The kraut is a little bit dead.
And they call it crunchy kraut.
Really? Well, that's a misnomer because it is a soggy kraut. But I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a big kraut fan.
I'm
So-
so sad it's not crunchy. I like the flavor.
Yeah, the flavor's good. And
Yeah.
I get the dill pickle flavor. Wish it was crunchier, but still not bad because 2 tablespoons, 5 calories. So you get a lot of bang for your calorie buck. 0 smart points. And we just tried it on a plate. Would be better if you put it on.
I should have put on the White Castle.
You should have.
I have an idea.
Yes.
What if you got a jar of pickles, ate the pickles, and then put shredded cabbage into the pickle juice and let it sit for like a few days? Wouldn't you have pickle kraut?
Probably. We should try that.
Let's try it.
It's a good experiment.
Yeah.
That's good. But I do like pickles and kraut together. So it was a lovely mashup, a really good marriage that I support.
And it's good for your gut. Kraut.
Is it?
Yeah, gut health.
We're flying through this hall. Should we stop and savor?
Maybe. Wait a minute. What do you mean kraut is good for gut health? Isn't cabbage like really bad
Fermented.
for
Yeah, it's fermented, so it has the good culture,
Probiotics.
probiotic culture is whatever they call it.
Even
so-
in that bag of wilty kraut?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It says right at the top, naturally probiotic.
Healthy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, this is a nutty find. It's Great Value, which is the Walmart brand, if you didn't know. And these are Cajun-style pistachios. They are seasoned with a bold kick of Cajun spices. And it feels like are they in the shell or out of the shell?
Yes, in the shell.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited.
don't, here's the problem with a lot of pistachios that are flavored. They're out of the shell already. And then you eat them too quickly. I like the whole idea of, pistachios.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a baseball game, you don't want to have the nuts already open for you.
No, you don't. And the thing is, I guess some people would say, well, most of the flavor would be, on the outside of the shell. So
Yeah.
how are you going to deal with that? But let's see and
I
let's
mean,
try.
can't you kind of like put the whole thing in your mouth and then is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I'm gonna lick the shell.
That's also a little weird. I think they're intended to like you just. Jamie's just sitting there licking the shell.
It's delicious.
Yeah, all the flavors on the outside. You have to lick the shell.
That's
this
fu-
is like a 2-part thing. It's like
Yeah.
when you're doing a shot of tequila.
Exactly.
But they're good, and
Now
pistachios are
everyone's
great.
licking the shell, so
Got
Yeah.
another one?
Actually, you have to, otherwise you don't get the flavor. It's a little weird. Does this come with instructions? Does
the
this
shell
bag-
tastes great.
Wait, does it say that you should lick the shell, or does it tell you how to eat these? Because if you just take the nut out of the middle, it doesn't taste like anything, really, right?
I don't know. Should we
Well-
give it another try?
The outside part does, but
I think you open it. It's like eating an Oreo. You have to eat the middle, and then you lick the shell.
yeah.
That's really weird.
Hope they clean the shells.
If not, we just did with our tongues. A half a cup, 180 calories, 14 grams of fat. Smart points value 5. I like them. I think I like regular pistachios better.
I was just disappointed because I just tried to have the second one without licking the shell, and it was subpar.
There's no flavor. You
Well-
have to lick the shell. And I made fun of Jamie for licking the shell.
But the pistachio alone is such a great tasting nut anyway, so it's still good, right?
That's true, but are you paying for the... What if you... All right, I'm going to do what Jamie said. She was like, were we supposed to just put the whole nut in our mouth? Let's try that.
Put the whole nut in your mouth. Now suck on it like a hard candy. Mm-hmm. And then when you've kind of reached the end of the flavor experience, take it out and
I
eat the
don't think I like that. It was too intense.
nut. Oh.
But you get the flavor profile that they're going for with that. Okay, we are back. The last item of the day. It inspired me to think of a new segment that we should do called "Can You Believe This Exists?"
Do we need to have like a stinger?
Yes.
Can you believe this exists?
How did we do?
I'll keep it in the episode and see if people like it or not.
We'll work on the
805
harmony.
380
We'll work.
8075.
So this is a "Can You Believe This Exists?" product, and I at first could not believe it existed, but I am willing to believe that it exists because I am now holding it in my hand. It's called Avolove, AVOLOV, avocado powder. And the tagline is real avocados, just add water. And it's quick and easy for smoothies, toast, guacamole, and salads. And these are always ripe and ready avocados in the form of powder. So first thing we're going to do, let's take the yellow ramekin one, and we're going to just try this with nothing in it.
It looks so grainy.
It does. So the idea of this is you add equal parts avocado powder and water, and then you mix it. It's almost like powdered peanut butter.
It's not
quite.
attractive.
It's hideous. You're being too nice. 67 calories.
If you tried to serve this to someone and said, hey, try this pureed avocado.
Was it already brown?
Oh my God, that's like the worst tasting thing I've ever tried in my life.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Oh my God. I'm not even going to try to season it.
I could see if they said just put it in smoothies so you get that good fat
No.
from
No.
avocado, but no, not even that.
Honestly, this seems like if somebody fed me this, I'd be like, you're trying to kill me. This is what I would think.
I'm not convinced that they're not trying to
Do you
murder
think
us.
the kitchen's trying to murder us? This is okay. Can you believe this exists? No, this is the worst tasting product we've ever tried in the history of the podcast, or my life for that matter.
Wow.
Sniff the inside.
And I guess I lost because remember Jamie and I had a little bet who would have the find of the haul. Mine was the avocado powder. I guess
What
I
was
did
mine?
not. Yours was the was it the marinara sauce? I think wasn't it?
No.
No.
Mike, listen, you found the most unique product because it spawned a new segment.
True.
So don't feel bad.
Should we try
Okay.
again? Can you believe this exists?
Did I hold that too long? Did I hold the note too long? Did I overstay my welcome? I have the worst voice in the history. I remember when I did the TV show, they were like, do you want to sing the theme song? And I was like, I don't think so. They're like, we can auto-tune you. I'm like, I still don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to eat some more of that sea cuisine.
I know. I can't wait to cleanse my palate with like anything.
Whew.
I'm gonna chug salsa after this.
Oh my gosh. I guess, is it time for me to, do you want me to rate these things?
Yes, it's time. Are you ready?
I am.
Number 1. First up, we tried the Tiller and Hatch pressure cooker meals, the chicken tortilla stew, and this comes in the freezer aisle.
I'm giving that a 9.5, especially after that last avocado
Yeah,
bite.
everything
Yeah.
tastes good after that. All right, how about the Mighty Spark all natural bruschetta flavored ground chicken?
That's a 9. That's a solid 9. You
Yeah.
do so much with it.
We started off on a high note. Okay, Hunt's chili kit, just add meat, ready in 20.
Not the best flavor, but I like the idea. I'll give it a 6.5.
How about the Sea Cuisine Smart Indulgences tortilla crusted wild Alaska pollock?
9.
It was great.
so good.
We should make that recipe. Like we should make a recipe with
Oh my
fish and
God.
tortillas and
Yeah.
seasonings.
That's a great idea.
Thanks. Sea Cuisine came up with it. Okay, how about the vegan White Castle black bean sliders?
I'm giving those a 7 because they're creative and I love White Castle.
Farm to Fork caramelized onion and roasted garlic sauce.
I'll give that an 8 because I know you guys loved it even more than I did, but that was a pretty decent sauce.
Very fresh tasting. Okay, Farmhouse culture, not so crunchy, kraut garlic dill pickle.
Can't believe it's called Crunch. I'm still giving it a 7, even though it really should be. It would have been a 9 and it should have been a 5, but I'm meeting it in the middle at a 7 because it still tasted good and I have use for it. I would do things with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you feel about Lick the Shell Great Value Cajun style pistachios?
Because I have to lick the shell, I'm going to give them a 6.5. I'd rather have regular pistachios.
Do we even rate the Can You Believe This Exists?
I mean, the avocado powder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give that a negative 150,000.
Wow.
That was the worst. Is that too generous? Negative 150,000. I'll just give it a 0.
Yeah, just give it a 0.
It's terrible. That is the. Please do not. I don't. Was there a mistake in the product? Was the bag left open? That's the worst tasting thing I've ever tried.
Yeah, I
0.
wonder what they were thinking. Like they tested it too, right? They didn't just make it and then put it on the shelves. They
don't
tested
know.
it themselves.
It tastes like soil and dirt and I don't know.
Maybe they forgot to say like
What
add
if we
salt.
added lime? Would it
Or
be
add
better
li-
with
yeah.
lime?
I feel like I had all these spices ready to add because you're
You
supposed
couldn't
to
even
season
stomach
it.
another
Couldn't-
bite of it.
No, definitely not.
Well,
Anyway, to see the ratings and all the products and everything else from this episode, you should check out our show page at hungry-girl.com/foodcast. It'll all be there. And you should also check us out. Our daily emails are the best. If you don't have them, if you're not getting them, you're really missing out. You can sign up at hungry-girl.com. You can also check us out on Instagram. Lots of great stuff there. And of course on Facebook with our Rockin' What's Chewin' community. it's rockin' day and night, right?
All hours of the day. You go there in the middle of the night, it's a party.
Yeah. You can almost feel the vibration coming from your phone or your laptop. Crazy. Anyway, we're everywhere. If you want to reach out to us and text us, you can tell us what you think of the show by texting Mike.
805-380-8075. That's 805-380-8075.
Mike reads every text that comes in.
Every
He
single
only
one.
shares some. So if you want to say mean things, I won't see it because
Nope.
Mike doesn't share them all
I
with
have
me.
not received one bad text.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Note to
Oh.
self.
Now everyone's going to be like, what? I need to text more often. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being you. We absolutely love you. We love that you listen to the show. We love that you like the show. If you have any suggestions or if we can do anything to make the show better, you could also just tell Mike that as well. Or just be vocal and active on our Facebook page in the community. We love to hear from you. True?
True.
All right, we're going to be signing off now. I am Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.